All right, Mike Todd Recovery First Podcast. These are our recovery shares, just kind of speaking from my heart. What are we working on right now? And as you know, we go into Freedom Recovery Services. A lot of what that's going to consist of is, as you may know or may not know, I was in housing for many years. It looks like we're still going to have a housing component, but also peer support and harm reduction. Peer support being, as a certified peer support specialist, actually like getting with people, meeting them where they are on a level ground and just helping them figure some things out, maybe helping some families out. That's kind of what it consists of. And that's what we're going to be doing here at Freedom Recovery Services. I hate to sound like this, but hey, let us know if we can help you with anything. 864-787-3798 as we kind of get this going. We'll have a website launching and everything else. But one of the things that I'm going to be doing here as I do peer support, I understand that from time to time, these families and these individuals are going to need to be placed. They're going to need to be placed in services, whether it's detox, whether it's treatment, whatever the situation may be, that maybe they're going to need like some help with these services. So I want to just kind of talk about this because, we know that there's a lot going on. It's with patient brokering and things of that nature, where basically these Facebook or social media recovery rock stars, you reach out to them, they get the front and back of your loved ones or your insurance card, and then they basically refer you to a treatment center, which in return gives them a kickback. This is considered patient brokering. This is a form of patient brokering. There's some other things that aren't as blatant, but this is one of the more blatant things that happen with patient brokering. Sober living, recovery housing is often involved in it, where the owner will have a resident who has a reoccurrence, and they will have a agreement or some kind of fiduciary agreement with a treatment center to send that person to that treatment center for a kickback. All of this, folks, is illegal. It's absolutely immoral. It's unethical. It's just, I can't even explain how terrible this is, okay? Could you imagine doing this with someone with cancer or heart disease? Like, oh, okay, so you've got heart disease, let's refer you over here and I get a kick. That would never happen. So what are some of the things that we can do here at Freedom Recovery Services as we work with families? I think the main thing is, one, education. To talk openly about to these folks that we are serving about patient brokering. What are the red flags? What does it consist of? What are the things that we will not be doing? The other one is any kind of contract for peer support, that inside of that contract, that there is a patient brokering clause that will get no compensation or kickbacks for any kind of referrals or anything of that nature. I think the thing is to just, again, be upfront about this and to even put it in writing anytime any kind of contracts are put in place, and to teach people that, hey, I will never ask for the front and back of you or your loved one's insurance card. If I refer you somewhere, I will give you the number, the person to call or whatever, and you go over the insurance information with them. It's just completely out of bounds when we're doing that. And I want to say that to folks out here too. If your loved one has a problem with substance use disorder, I don't think that reaching out to someone on social media is the way to go. Maybe you want to refer to your family doctor, There are people that have been trained and, have gone to school to be alcohol and drug abuse counselors, and people who are educated and do assessments. Here in Greenville, South Carolina, there's a couple of places locally where you can send your loved ones. You can get assessments. If they have insurance, they don't have insurance. We have county services that will get you with professional people who will do, and doctors who will do the proper assessments on you and your loved ones. Okay? Talking to some knucklehead who claims to be some kind of recovery rock star on social media and sending them the front and back of your insurance card is a absolute no-no. And we're going to continue to talk about this as Freedom Recovery Services kind of gets going. Okay, we're going to kind of, meet this head on. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about, what the red flags are, what to look out for, what we absolutely don't do, that we will put it in writing, that we will disclose these things, and that we're going to be completely transparent when we help families, because that's what they deserve. They deserve ethical treatment, help, to be treated with dignity, just like any other treatable and preventable disease. So keep tuning in. Mike Todd, Recovery First Podcast. We'll see you soon. This is Mike Todd with the South Carolina Recovery Housing Association. I would like to thank Challenges, Inc., the Recovery Advocacy Project, and the Clinton Foundation for helping us get naloxone to all recovery houses in South Carolina.